So in a book in the Bible, there was a king that God anointed to be the king. He chose him to kill God's enemies, but there was a big flaw that the king made. He did partly of what God told him to do. He killed all enemies except one. That angered God, since God, doesn't do things halfways. He doesn't give you half of your blessing, he gives you full blessing. But since the king, unknown name, did kill all but one, wasn't fully finished. He went against God's will, and that angered him with the king. So if God um, asks us to do something, we shouldn't do it like the way the king did. He mercied the man he didn't kill. Why did God want them dead? Well, because the people who went against God's will. They were against God, and um, they went against God. And why did God make the king a king to kill his people if God knew that he wouldn't do it all the way? Well, because God gives us our own will. He he knows what we're gonna do, but he lets us take our own will. So he wanted to trust him, even though he knew he wouldn't do what he wants him to do. And if we are like the king, we would make God angry, even though He lets us choose what we will do. Will we listen or not? It's up to us. Since God didn't create us to be slaves, He gave us a choice between good or God or devil, good or evil. He knows which we will choose, even if we don't think we do. What's the message of this video? Don't do what God tells you to do halfways. Do it all the way fully. Don't skip around any corners. Like I said, God don't do things partly, only fully.